Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. As you guys can tell, we're going to be talking about Cronos, really start understanding what's happening with the price of Cronos right now, because of course I know a lot of people are probably like, what is going on with the price of Cronos right now? Why is it down 23%? And just completely forgetting the fact that Cronos is up 100% still, despite a little bit of a retracement within its price. But let's kind of, bring out the visuals, talk about the charts and stuff, and go from there. If you enjoy these Cronos updates, of course, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button and let me know in the comments down below you want to see more of these updates, and I will deliver. But before we do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So as stated, we're down about 24.1% in USD comparative, also down 23% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Price is currently sitting at 16.2 cents. The market cap at about $4.4 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at $455.4 million. So what can we see right now based off of our last update, which is just yesterday? The 24-hour trading volume has gone down substantially. And again, these are things that are worthwhile noting. And this is the beauty of doing day-to-day analysis videos, because you can see from every single standpoint and makes you understand it in a better way. But let's take a closer look and really understand what's happening. So of course, as we know, the Bitcoin dominance index did end up reaching a new yearly high. As you can see on the daily time frame, dominance index is sitting at 61% almost. Shouldn't really be a big surprise to us, because Bitcoin is seeing a little bit of a rejection within its price. So we pretty much had a double top around almost $90,000. And as I stated in some of my other updates, depending on which exchange you are looking at, some exchanges actually did end up recording Bitcoin hitting $90,000. But you can see double test at that all-time high, and both times a rejection. So you're looking at the price of Bitcoin sitting below $87,000. So are we about to see Bitcoin fall below 85K? If that's the case, we could actually see Bitcoin going down and kind of consolidating within this range. And I do believe this honestly could be a possibility. As you guys know, I'm extremely bullish right now for the broader market. And kind of let's go back down memory lane again. If you're a regular viewer on my channel, you guys know I used to be bullish when the price of Bitcoin was heading to some of these levels that we hadn't seen for quite some time, especially being above that 66K price point. And here we are at 86,900. I'm extremely bullish for the crypto markets right now, but that does not mean we aren't going to see a potential retest, because of course right now, think about it from an investor standpoint or a trader standpoint. Maybe people are like, oh, hold on, let's kind of go back down. We did see a fake out back in November, at the November 10th, where from $81,000 we went all the way down to the likes of $78,000. So Bitcoin literally skyrocketed to $90,000 after that. So people are probably like, oh, who cares? This is going to just be another one, and we're gonna see more upset. But what if that does not happen this time around, and the market actually goes down to the likes of $81,000? And again, there's not significant amount of support. So as I've stated to you guys before in some other updates, it's really hard to chart when the price is an all-time high. And that's why it's important to see the price finding a ground for itself. So if Bitcoin is able to drop below 85K, I wouldn't be surprised if we do retest $81,000 price point, which would be a significant drop, to be quite frank with you, a 6% pullback, which is, I'm not writing that off. I'm not writing that off. I think that could still be a possibility, even when the market is extremely bullish like what we have seen right now, before we start heading towards the upside. But of course, if we crack past 90K this time around, I'm projecting that Bitcoin tends to I'm projecting Bitcoin actually ends up hitting six figures before we see a major consolidation. But again, that's my own personal take. Let's see what happens. If you're looking at obviously Cronos price right now, obviously we did not end up officially retesting the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. And look at the importance of the 78.6. We actually retested this zone back in April of 2021. This was an all-time high at one point, and you saw the price falling back down to 8 cents, and then we know what happened for the broader market, and the rest was history. We saw Cronos hitting the likes of almost $1, just below $1, because again, $1 is a psychological logical price point. But right now, what you're looking at is, so not an official retest within the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level, but from the 23.46 cents price point, it has dropped 31.47%. So a substantial drop. Because let's face it, there's Bitcoin move cannot be ignored. Dominance sitting at a yearly high cannot be ignored. So one thing you want to not ignore though either is on November 10th, if you picked it up, you're still up right now 118%. And I'm sure, if you were looking at your portfolio yesterday compared to you're looking at your portfolio right now, you're kind of kicking yourself for not locking in profits. And this is the perfect example. If you're feeling that, this should be a perfect example why I always say do not let the emotions get the best of you. During these times, you can get the you can let your emotions get the best of you, which will hurt your profits at the end of the day. So, don't let the emotions get the best of you. Have an exit strategy in place. Lock profits on your way up. Don't listen to the trolls. As of now, we're being held by some significant support, obviously dating back to the likes of even 2020, obviously 2021 levels. So far so good. Let's see what happens. But the major drop within the 24-hour trading volume is kind of sketchy to me. I'm going to be quite frank with you. So that is something I would love to hear from you guys in the comments as to what you think. If you guys agree with that, I love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.